I stepped onto this campus for the very first time in 2002. And youngins, that's 5 years before the first iPhone was released. If you had told that young freshman, surrounded by teammates who felt like brothers and coaches who believed in me, that one day they'd have to call me Dr. Fitzgerald, I would have told you that they were crazy.
I've known Larry Fitzgerald a long time. It's been 20 years since we were teammates at Pitt. That's me in the back. When I met him, we were just kids. And he's right. When he arrived on campus as a freshman, I would have never thought that Larry would become one of the youngest keynote speakers at graduation. It's easy to look back and say he was destined to be who he is. But if you were there, you'd say we were just trying to figure it out.
You know what, Chris, I don't really know exactly what it was. I knew I loved the game. I knew I was passionate about it, and I wanted to do it at a high level.
I feel like he was just in a different space mentally when he got on campus and was just locked in from day one.
Short drop. Timing pattern. Left corner of the end zone. Touchdown.
We all watched his talents capture the national spotlight. But what isn't so obvious is how difficult it is for a young man to do that while losing his mother to breast cancer.
It was a really tough time. It was hard. It was real hard. You know, I'll never forget sitting on the sideline with you and Lusaka. I was sitting in the middle, you were sitting on my left, Lusaka was sitting on the right. We just went ahead and I just was overcome by emotions. And you guys put your arms around me. You know, and I remember moments like that, you know, sitting in the room with Tyler, Hawko, my roommate, just talking for hours. You know, even your mom and dad, you know, after each game, just being able to see them and give them a big hug. Your mom looked me in the eyes and tell me, you know, your mom's up there watching you. And, you know, I know it's been a long time, but anybody that's lost a parent, you know, you get over it and you recover and you continue to move on with life. But the memories that, you know, you had with them, they never go away.
Mrs. Fitzgerald was great, and she was his biggest fan.
You know, here at these games, this is the last time I actually saw her live. And so, it floods me with a lot of wonderful emotions, you know, because it was some of the best times I had in my life here.
We're 20 years old with all this attention, all this going on. But the most important thing, you know, your mother, you know, her being ill, I couldn't imagine that.
I feel like I got the nourishment and the love and the discipline and structure that I needed to leave here when I did and go off and chase the goals.
Chasing goals is a bit of an understatement. When I asked Larry what he's most proud of, he doesn't mention becoming a first ballot Hall of Famer. He doesn't talk about his outstanding Super Bowl performance.
Longevity, building something sustainable.
Great round. Unbelievable round.
To be able to stay in one place for as long as I was able to stay there and be able to have the production I was able to have, irregardless of the ups and downs that were around me. From coaching changes to player changes, I think I did a really good job of controlling the controllables.
Though we played in different cities for different NFL clubs, and we were no longer teammates, I smiled nonetheless, seeing how the NFL Man of the Year was representing his family on and off the field, always supporting community, just like his mom.
Hello. Hi, how are you? How you guys doing? How you doing, Elena? Nice to see you. It's a pleasure. Glad to be here.
We're so
Thank
excited that you are here.
I'm much more excited. It's incredible. I really wanted to get back to my roots and do some of the things that she was doing.
You know, Larry is known as an approachable, thoughtful, smart, engaged person. His desire to sit down with the young men of this community and spend some time, it's so consistent with who he is everywhere he shows up.
At every facet of your life, you're going to be presented with a lot of challenges. And it's up to you to be able to hold yourself accountable, to be able to overcome those challenges.
Seems he's figured it out. And these are the kinds of places his purpose lives now.
So this is where they grow breast cancers. So this will give you a little better view of what they look like when they really start to proliferate.
That's a distinct difference.
Yeah.
It's been a real blessing to be able to uphold some of the values and things that she stood for.
It's all come full circle. The cap, the gown, the honor, all earned. The University of Pittsburgh gave him the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, and asked him to pass down some wisdom from his family to his Pitt family.
The person has got to have been a standout and represent the values of the university in ways that, make Pitt even better known for what it stands for.
He has packed so much experience and so many accomplishments into his life so far that he shines as an example of what a person should be.
He's a guy that's willing to share, and anytime a guy like that's willing to share, you tend to listen, right? It's valuable information that he's about to bestow upon you. So for him to be able to speak to our fellow alum in a moment like that, I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Friends, graduates, please welcome your keynote speaker, Dr. Larry Fitzgerald.
First and foremost, I want to thank the University of Pittsburgh, the administration.
I just want to talk to them about things that I've experienced, times that I've stumbled, and then times that I've gotten back up, times that I've been enlightened, and be able to share that, and hopefully they can take it and run with it.
Life has taught me dreams evolve, and the road ahead is rarely predictable. Learning to navigate its uncertainties will define your journey far more than any credential.
I grapple with the word legacy. You know, what I am committed to is continue to learn and push myself to new heights.
Class of 2025, it is your time to change the world. With vision, with heart, with fire, with purpose. Be the generation that brings us together. And as always, hail to Pitt.
To be able to come back and be a part of a graduation here is a dream come true. If you would have asked me 10 years ago, I'd have talked to you about football. Today, I would talk to you about community service and the work that I love to do through our foundation. 10 years from now, it could be something different. And I'm okay with that.
Well done, my friend. Hail to Fitz.